لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك.
Transportation is so superb.
The level of accommodation is better.
Very close to the Prophet Mosque.
I felt I should still be here to still worship more.
The changes have been so magnificent, so incredible.
Medina was a wonderful experience.
They exceeded our expectation.
For me, the Hajj savings scheme is something which we must start.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك الملك لا شريك لك لبيك.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Welcome to another edition of the program As You Answer the Call. I am Binta Magaji. Don't forget, the fight to stop the spread of coronavirus is a collective responsibility. Let's be conscious of all precautionary measures to stay safe. Now to the program. In ensuring that Nigerian pilgrims get value for their money, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria (NAHCON) regulates and controls both within and outside Nigeria all matters relating to the welfare of Nigerian pilgrims. While working with its relevant stakeholders and service providers, NAHCON makes the interest of the pilgrims the central point of focus. How NAHCON relates with service providers and other partners in order to serve pilgrims satisfactorily is the focus of our Spotlight segment. Also in the program, we have our regular segments such as the NAHCON News Diary, which features the activities of NAHCON chairman, key functionaries of the Commission, and other stakeholders. These are more shortly. Stay with us.
The management of National Hajj Commission of Nigeria (NAHCON) is embarking on a transformation journey that will be driven by digital technology and innovation. This is aimed at bringing efficiency to Hajj and Umrah operations and also improve service delivery to pilgrims and stakeholders. To achieve this goal, a survey is ongoing to collate data that will assist the Commission in developing a transformation plan as well as facilitate its implementation for the overall good of pilgrims before, during and after Hajj and Umrah exercises. Viewers of this program can therefore take part in the survey to make their input. For details of how this can be done, kindly visit our website survey.nigeriahajcom.gov.ng. Effective Hajj and Umrah management and administration is our concern. Help us to get this right. Signed, Management.
Thanks for being there. We begin the program with the news diary as presented from our studio. Topping the lineup is the meeting between NAHCON and Jaiz Bank officials on the Hajj Savings Scheme enrollment platform for prospective pilgrims. Officials of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria (NAHCON) and Jaiz Bank held a joint meeting to review the Hajj Savings Scheme enrollment platform for prospective pilgrims. The review of the platform took place on Wednesday, the 12th of August 2020 at Jaiz Bank office in Abuja.
And he's going to supply his new password and his confirmed password.
Speaking at the meeting, Managing Director of Jaiz Bank, Hassan Usman, said the computer interface for the enrollment platform is designed to be user-friendly.
The most important aspect, which is enrollment, that anybody, anywhere, can do this enrollment anywhere he is in the world, not just in Nigeria. If you want to do it anywhere you are in the world, you can get to the platform, enroll, open an account, and start to save. And such a platform should also be transparent to both to all the parties.
In his remarks, coordinator of Hajj Savings Scheme, Dr. Ali Utanko, said the Commission has tentatively fixed the 20th of this month to formally launch the Hajj Savings Scheme recently approved by the federal government. The Hajj Savings Scheme provides the opportunity for intending pilgrims to pay for Hajj by making gradual savings over a period of time. In the meantime, top management of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria (NAHCON), led by its chairman Alhaji Zikrullah Kule Hassan, visited the bereaved family of its late board member, Malam Yusuf Chinedu Nwoha, for condolences. This was on Saturday, the 15th of August 2020 at his hometown, Amandugba Isu local government area in Imo State.
I first met our late brother in 1986.
While mourning with the family, NAHCON chairman described late Malam Yusuf Nwoha as a true believer of Islam.
All I can say is I know our brother very personally. That is to say, in 34 years. And every time I've met him, he has not changed from when I used to know him before he finally entered public service, retired meritoriously from INEC. And then you need to know how worthy your son was for him to be appointed as the director of administration of the umbrella Muslim organization in the entire country. For us, because he died on a very good cause, we believe that he's been martyred. And when you die as a martyr, our understanding is that in the day of judgment, you shall not be called into any account. For so far, you asab isaban yasira.
Wife of the deceased and his brother appreciated NAHCON for being with them in their bereavement.
On seeing all of you today, I know that he was bigger than what I felt he was. I thank all of you for your visit today. May God be with you all, and as you go, may God grant you journey mercies. Also, I have received a lot of calls from indigenous Muslims and people from your commission, people from the Supreme Council, even Sariki and the rest of them. I cannot say that I've been left alone since the demise of my husband.
By the way he lived, he changed people's perception of what they thought Islam is all about. The first Quran I got, that was in the 80s. It was a gift from Yusuf that gave me an opportunity to go through the Quran. And I saw that Islam is a peaceful religion. On behalf of Nwoha immediate family and the larger Amechi family and the entire village, because I'm also the village head, the entire Amanduba community where Yusuf comes from, I can't find words enough to thank you for the solidarity you have shown to us since the demise of our brother.
On behalf of the commission, the chairman presented the sum of 500,000 naira to the family.
And this letter of condolence to the family.
Prayers were offered for the soul of late Malam Yusuf Chinedu Nwoha to rest in peace.
Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahi aliyul azim.
Until his death, Malam Nwoha was a NAHCON board member representing Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
Alhamdulillah, if you're just tuning in, the program is As You Answer the Call, a public enlightenment presentation on the activities of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON. Regulating and supervising the activities of service providers are some of the key functions performed by the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, for better service delivery to Nigerian pilgrims. Similarly, the Commission partners with the appropriate government agencies towards achieving this objective. Details of these and more in our next segment, Spotlight. Stay tuned.
لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
To continue the never-ending journey to improve, elevate, and uplift the Hajj administration in Nigeria.
Since its inauguration early this year, the current leadership at the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, under the leadership of Alhaji Zikrullah Kunle Hassan, has been making efforts to ensure that Hajj is affordable and comfortable for Nigerians. This is in line with the provision of NAHCON Act which empowers the Commission to perform, among other functions, license, regulate, supervise, and perform oversight functions of organizations, associations, corporate or non-corporate, or similar bodies engaged in organizing and coordinating the movement of persons from Nigeria to Saudi Arabia to perform the Hajj or Umrah, and others are providing accommodation, transportation, and other service related to the performance of the Hajj and Umrah to pilgrims in Saudi Arabia. Liaise and coordinate with the appropriate government authorities or organs of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on the rules and regulations governing entry into and stay in Saudi Arabia for the purposes of Hajj and Umrah, including all appropriate immigration, passport, and related consular services. NAHCON is also to coordinate the provision of health, financial, security, customs, immigration, and related services to persons proceeding to perform Hajj or Umrah or returning from Saudi Arabia.
First and foremost, the important aspect that the Commission will look into as far as service providers are concerned is that the pilgrim must get value for his own money. All the services, be it the airline, be it the accommodation, be it the feeding, be it the transportation, whatever you see, be it in Muna, the carpet in Muna, the mattresses in Muna, are all being paid by the pilgrims. So it is for this reason that whatever the Commission intends to do or is doing must be tally the fact that these pilgrims have value for the money they have paid.
The successes being recorded in Hajj management in Nigeria is as a result of NAHCON comprehensive policies carrying all relevant stakeholders along when making and implementing decisions. This has shown that Hajj management and administration is a collective responsibility.
The State Pilgrims Welfare Board are agencies of the state. They collaborate with the Commission. They collect Hajj fares from the pilgrims and transfer them to the Hajj Commission. And the Hajj Commission set out regulations how these monies will be collected, how these monies will be transferred, how the pilgrims will be issued with their own travel documents such as passport, BTA, visa.
When engaging service providers, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, issues guidelines which will regulate how they deliver services to pilgrims.
And thereafter, we also, just to do due diligence, we send out our officers that are concerned with this aspect to go out and do a physical verification of the existence of these companies.
Usually, pilgrims enjoy two categories of services during the Hajj. There are those being provided here in Nigeria, known as the onshore, and those services provided in Saudi Arabia, referred to as the offshore. Securing the services of airliners is the most notable onshore services.
The services here in Nigeria, I will mention, is the airlift of the pilgrim, the airlines. You know, the selection of the airline is a very wide and long process. It involves so many stakeholders to ensure that the Commission have done the right thing. For example, the NCAA is involved, the Ministry of Aviation is involved, the FAN is involved, all other security agencies are involved in order that the Commission does the right thing.
Hajj management is a multi-stakeholders process. All stakeholders are therefore expected to take part in the process as contracted, with NAHCON playing a coordinating role. Any service provider that defaults in meeting contractual obligations is often sanctioned by NAHCON.
We have so many measures. First and foremost, we can take legal action. It depends on the type of breach that has been made. If it is a financial breach, we can take legal measures as set out by the Nigerian laws. And secondly, we can blacklist the said service provider for a certain period of time, depending on the offense he has committed. And we can blacklist the service provider permanently from conducting any activity of Hajj be it within Nigeria or in Saudi Arabia. These are some of the measures the Commission will take.
One key policy that NAHCON is pursuing in order to make Hajj affordable for Nigerian pilgrims is the introduction of a Hajj savings scheme. At the moment, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, and Jais Bank are perfecting plans to launch the scheme for Nigerians. There is no doubt that the leadership of NAHCON, led by Alhaji Zikrullah Kunle Hassan, has made giant strides in implementing its policies, which are geared towards making Hajj affordable for Nigerians, as well as improve on Hajj administration for better service delivery.
You're still watching as you answer the call. Coming up next is Making the Hajj. We'll begin our series of the history of key Hajj landmarks. Tonight, Imam Musa Tanimu will guide us through discussions on the history of the Jamrat. Let's hear him.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك.
Pelting the three Jamarat is one of the rites that pilgrims are expected to observe during the Hajj. This important Hajj rite has its own history in Islam. When and how did it originate? Why are there three different Jamarat to pelt?
Jamra means is an Arabic word which means stoning of devil.
On Making the Hajj tonight,
Imam Musa Tanimu answers these and other questions. He begins by explaining why the pelting of the Jamarat is a major Hajj rite.
Jamra means is an Arabic word which means stoning of devil. On the 10th, 11th and 12th of Zulhajj of every year. That stoning, we call it Jamra. We give it the names because of the place where we are stoning the shaitan, the place is called Jamra. But the actual name is stoning of the shaitan. So therefore, it's just telling us some historical events that took place many years back, especially during Prophet Abraham alayhi salam.
There are three Jamarat, the big, the middle, and the small. What is the story about the first Jamara, known as the Jamaratul Kubra?
Jamra, the stoning of Shaitan, that's the Jamra. It is the work of Abraham, the work of his wife Hajara, and the work of his son Ismail. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instructed Abraham to build the Kaaba, when he started the building, there was some obstruction, disturbance from the Shaitan, and advised him, saying, why are you suffering yourself trying to build a place or a mosque or a place of worship where the place where is deserted, no people sitting there, but you wanted to waste your time? So he knows the instruction is given to him is by Allah to build the place. But now somebody or something else wanted to divert his attention from building that follows the instruction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is Shaitan wanted to divert his attention from the following the instruction of Allah, so he stoned him. The first stone, the stoning of Shaitan, that's the first Jamra. We are copying the work of Abraham.
What about the middle Jamara, referred to as Jamaratul Wusda?
Then the second one, when the Shaitan didn't succeed on what he wanted to achieve from Abraham, he go directly to the wife, Hajara, and asks her, see your husband, he's an old person. Maybe his intellectuality has come down. He don't know what he is doing. Can you please advise him that work he is doing, he should try, he's better stop it automatically, because he's just wasting his time, wasting the resources. The water, the source of water you are getting to drink, he is going to spoil it, and a lot of things comes into her mind. Then she quickly remember her husband Abraham is a pious servant of Allah. She is doing all what he is doing is following the instruction of Allah. Therefore, she understands the same thing as the father, as her husband understand. Therefore, she stoned the Shaitan. There's the second Jamra, there's the middle Jamra. So she stoned the Shaitan.
What about the small Jamara, or Jamara as-Sugra?
When the Shaitan realized that he will not succeed from the wife, he quickly go to divert the attention of the son, that is Ismail, saying, why are you following this old man, misleading you, wasting your time, using your energy unnecessarily on doing something which has no any benefits? Why should you be following him? That's the only source of water you have. And now you are using the water to build the house, which is just, according to him, is a job, is a work that has no effect. He instructed that, he inspired that into Ismail. So Ismail quickly realized that this, what he is hearing, is the instruction from Satan. So he is sure, 100% sure, that his father will not embark on any instruction, any work without Allah's instruction. Therefore, he knows that the building of the house is instruction from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, the son also stoned the shaitan. So that's why we call it 3 jamra. The first jamra, we are copying the stoning of shaitan as was done by the Abraham. The second one, we are following the instruction, we are copying the example of Hajara. She stoned the shaitan. And the third one, the last one, we are following the example of Ismail, who stoned the shaitan.
Pilgrims are required to use 7 pebbles to pelt each of the 3 jamara. Why is this so?
We saw the Holy Prophet this 7th, on the first day, and then 21, and the second day, and the third, and so on like that. So it's just following, because Allah said, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. You have a very good example to copy on from the character of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Not only his character, his deed. And he said, خُذُوا مَنَاسِكُكُمْ عَنِّي. You should take the instruction, the activities of Hajj from my own. Therefore, we saw the Prophet ﷺ did the same thing, so that's why we are doing it.
Pilgrims offer supplications in the course of pelting the jamara. What is the history of this religious act?
That supplication after the jamra is what we are copying from the Holy Prophet ﷺ. He did it. After he stoned the jamra, he stopped for supplication. He prayed for, he asked Allah for forgiveness and a lot of things. But Abraham, we don't have any, or let me say, I don't have any historical documentation or historical proof saying that when he finished, he has prayed. But we know definitely when Prophet ﷺ finished the jamra, the stone of the jamra, he did supplication.
Imam Musa Tanimu said, pelting the jamra is not among the 4 pillars of Hajj, but it is an integral part of the Hajj that a pilgrim can delegate someone to perform on his behalf.
MashaAllah. Up next is the quiz. Welcome to the quiz segment. The question in the last episode was, what sunnah of the Prophet are pilgrims expected to observe when they reach Wadi Muhassar? The correct answer is to walk quickly past the place. The winner is Ahmed Ibrahim from Gusau, Zamfara State. He provided the answer ahead of others. Ahmed Ibrahim will be contacted on how NAHCON will reach him with the prize he won. A quiz winner will get 25,000 Naira cash prize. This is part of NAHCON's effort in social investment in Nigeria. Now to the quiz for this week. The question is, what is the outing by pilgrims to Mina, Arafat and Muzdalifah called? I repeat, what is the outing by pilgrims to Mina, Arafat and Muzdalifah called? Text your answer to the number showing on your screen. The winner will be the first person whose correct answer is received. All answers should carry the name and location of sender. Good luck and happy viewing. Once again, good luck to you. Before we round off the program, we take some messages from our viewers. Ibrahim Mustafa from Birnin Kebbi State, Fatima Ahmed from Wuse, Abuja, and Abdullah Al-Hassan Bailey from Kano State sent in different messages appreciating NAHCON for presenting them with 25,000 Naira each as prizes they won after successfully answering quiz questions. Ahmed Jibrin from Bauchi sent in another message. It says, the program, as you answer the call, is educative and motivating. We appreciate NAHCON commitment. NAHCON is our pride. You too can send a message through our mobile number and other social media platforms. Remember, you can stop the spread of coronavirus by complying with all preventive measures. Let's support our governments in the fight against coronavirus. That's it on this edition of the program As You Answer the Call. Join me same time next week for another package. Good night and thanks for watching.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك